What up? What up?
What's good, people?
It's your boy CL Cool.
It's your boy Tez.
And we the Yellow Rocket Boys on the Yellow Rocket Boys
Network
Wrestling.
Woo.
So, people, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. So, we live in the Rocket City area of Huntsville, Alabama. And we went to our first Rocket City Championship Wrestling show out there in Hazel Green. And, you know, we've been to plenty independent wrestling events, right?
Mm-hmm. So,
you know, with independent wrestling, things are different. This is not like WWE or AEW with this, you know, with the dramatics and, you know, this is independent.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say this. As a company that's close to my area of living,
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the show. It
was great.
It was a dope show. I like it. I like the way they had the ring set up. I like I just like the whole setup. I thought it was dope. I thought it was great, and it's great. It's a great family-friendly, fun place to go to.
It is. There's a lot of kids in the audience.
Yeah.
A lot of energetic kids in the audience.
Yeah.
But you know what, man? You can tell, like, this is a show. It's like you get off from work, you just want to go see some live wrestling, because you had everybody from a little baby,
yeah,
to the elderly that was in there, and some people were like yelling, and some people weren't making a sound. They were just sitting there, they were just there to watch the show.
Yeah.
But you know what? The people who were involved were very involved, and you can tell who the true fans were.
Yeah, you can tell who come every week.
Yeah, that show, boy.
Or every other week whenever they come. You can tell.
Yeah, like it was engaging.
It really was engaging. So we come in the first match. We come in during the first match, in the middle of the first match.
Mm-hmm.
And that match was very engaging. Dejan, that is his name.
Yeah.
I like him.
And he had Luther that was ringside.
Yeah, that was ringside for that match. We'll get to the Luther match in a little bit, but Dejan, he did win his match.
Can I say, was that Willow the Wisp?
I think it was Willow, man.
Because my man came out with the umbrella and had the mask.
Yeah.
For y'all who don't remember Willow, I'm going to pop that up somewhere here. But that's what he reminded me of. I was like, is this Willow in Huntsville, Alabama? And he contracted with TNA? But you know what? People was rocking with it. When he came through the curtain, everybody was cheering.
Everybody liked it.
They was cheering hard. So I was like, okay. But, I mean, that was a decent match. The finish left a little bit to be desired with that boot. But, I mean, you know, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
That's what it is. The second match, you had Bobby Rose. What was his name?
Yeah, Bobby Rose.
Yeah.
Please.
He had the robe on. I'm thinking like he about to have a 6-pack with the, you know what I'm saying? This man come out, he rolling his belly with the stretch marks. Hey, look, man, I could never be that bold to do what you do, bro.
Salute.
So salute to you. So he had a match, and I like that match. That match was pretty good. He come out with his label. Oh, I said label mates. He come out with his stable mates, the Order.
The Order.
Scrap was with him, who is the champion.
The gentleman that he was facing, he kind of reminded me of PCO.
Yeah.
It was one of those, like, you could tell that he may have been a little older, or maybe that's just the way he was moving with the Frankenstein type gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of played off of being afraid of him a little bit. Then, of course, he started doing, I guess, what he does, his shtick as Bobby Rhodes. And, you know, unfortunately.
Yeah, that match, I think, ended in DQ.
Yeah, with a low blow.
Yeah, so.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It's wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. It is wrestling. My boy Luther X comes out. I like him. Sorry. I like him.
Luther X, baby.
Luther X, man. We rocking with you, brother.
AKA the king of the streets, as they call him.
Yeah. I like the thing. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
They put on a pretty decent match, man.
Yeah, all around the arena.
I mean, they actually got close to us a few times.
Yeah.
You know, and him and Big Boy was going at it.
like the slaps. Wow, 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 wow.
Now I will say something. This company loves to chop.
Yeah,
Y'all love to chop. I'm here for it. But y'all was woof.
chopping.
Chest red. But you know what? Of course, with Dijon at ringside, you know, there's only so much you can do. I mean, Luther was strutting. Luther was all over the place, boy. But you know what? This match, of course, ends. You know, do they have a stable name? I don't know if we
I
caught their stable
don't
name.
know if they have a stable name, and I just saw those two. I didn't see anything like on their tights or anything like that. So I don't know if they have a label. I mean, a stable or not, but they could. Just don't know.
But it was another good match, man. I give it to Luther.
Yeah, Luther X did win. So congrats to Luther X.
I know. Hey, that was two for him, baby. Dijon and Luther.
I even said I like the Hills are winning tonight.
The Hills was cleaning shop. Like, good Lord.
Yeah, the Hills are definitely winning tonight. All right, man. Next match.
All right, so next on the card, we're gonna keep it rolling. You know, and let me say this. To the folk in the arena that were reacting to this, thank you for making this atmosphere the way that it was.
Yeah.
I love a good wrestling show.
Yeah.
And so we had my guy come out, you know, people was calling him Fake Handman Page. You know, he had the cowbell.
Oh, yeah.
He had the cowbell, he had the little tights and whatnot. And it was him and I think this lady in the front row that was going at it.
Yeah.
They was going at it. And of course,
Mama Chicken
Finger. Now, this guy has the KFC inspired tights. He's got the luchador mask. And I mean, now don't get me wrong, his
like I knew, like even watching him out, like this is gonna be the hotline acrobatic match.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you can just tell.
Yeah.
I mean,
They put on a good show though.
they put on a good show.
They put on a real good show. And you know, ultimately, you know, there was
another DQ finish.
I know, it's doggone heels, boy.
I'm gonna say either the Hills will win or they will DQing.
Mm-hmm.
There was not a night for the babyface until towards the end of the night where I think one babyface won.
I did, you know, he messed my man up because he actually hung him over the ropes. Like hung him over the ropes. Now we in the South, so we ain't gonna have no jokes. But he hung my man over the ropes. I'm like, no. And y'all know WWE and AEW, we've seen this recently.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've seen two folks get put to sleep off this. So, you know, I didn't expect that to happen to him. I mean, Chicken Finger looked like he about what, $130 soaking wet, if that much.
I said about $120.
$120. But he was easily a fan favorite.
Yeah.
And you know, kids tend to like those types of characters too.
Chicken Finger.
Chicken Finger, baby. It was a kid behind us, I remember when they announced him. It was this girl, she's like, I love Chicken Fingers. Probably wasn't paying attention to nothing that was going on. But she heard the name.
Yeah, man.
And that's what did it.
That's how you do it. That's exactly how you do it.
Now, next match. I didn't catch this gentleman's name. Of course, you know, the more we get into it, the more we gonna learn everybody. Yeah. Gentleman that came out, you know, he was a pretty big heel. I got his attention a couple of times. He was actually wearing a Confederate hat, and he was facing off against the American Firecracker. All right. Now, just looking at the difference, the contrast in body type, you know, I kind of felt like the American Firecracker was about to get toe back. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought he was about to get toe back.
Well, you know, you had Papa Bear in there.
Now, Papa Bear was the distraction and was what kept him grounded. Yeah. And he even pulled off a 619 in this match that actually shocked me.
He looked good, yeah.
In an old school, one of them Damian Priest old schools where he walked across the whole thing.
Yeah. I don't know, it was a little bit like, ooh.
Yeah, buddy.
Ooh, but he kept his composure.
He kept it. And, you know, I give it to him.
Yeah.
He put on a pretty decent match. You know, the Cody Rhodes inspired tights, you know, that let you know what the gimmick is. What is based on. The American Firecracker, baby. I mean, overall, it was a pretty good match. And then, you know, the American Firecracker pulled it out. and let the fans feel happy, because again, the heels been dominating the night, so the fans needed something to be able to be happy about. But we left my man feeling bad, and of course, the Order had to make another appearance.
Yeah, my boy. Yeah.
Now they was nicknaming, what they call him, Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex.
All right, so this guy reminds me of like a Rhino.
I was about to say either Rhino or like Jeff Cobb.
Yeah, it's like a combination of both.
Yeah.
One of those people that's like not really tall, but he's just stout.
He's just stout.
Stout.
Saw you at Waffle House after the show too. Big shout out.
Yeah, man. He's a real cool cat, man.
Yeah.
He the way they played that gimmick, played very well. He ended up having a street fight
with the television champion.
Pretty belt.
I like that.
Real pretty belt. And they took it around. You saw chairs come out. They fought all the way to the bathroom.
Pans, garbage can lid.
It's your classic street fight.
Yeah.
Classic street fight. And they gave us a nice show.
Yeah.
Of course, unfortunately for the Order, came up a little short.
Yeah.
But
my boy Scrap did come out at the end and hit it with a stunner.
Hit it with a stunner for his trouble. We don't lose. Y'all lost that night.
He was looking at the belt, which he didn't come out with the world belt in the beginning of the show, so I didn't know he was the champion.
Mm-hmm.
And then you saw him hit him with the stunner, and then he kept staring at the belt.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, is he gonna go after that belt? And then, the main event comes up, and they go Scrap with the World Heavyweight Championship. So I was like, I wonder why he's looking at the belt. Do he want both belts? Or maybe he just wants the belt to be in the Order. But
I guess.
But then you saw him in the main event, and
Scrap, we got beef.
Yeah,
we got beef. Scrap,
he got beef. I'm indifferent.
I ain't scared of Scrap. You know what I'm saying?
I'm indifferent.
Hey, indifferent.
Do what you gotta do. I kind of like the Order. Well, you know what I'm saying? Even though I don't think Bobby Rose. He don't like a fit.
We about to be out of order, baby. What up, Dijon? Luther X. Let's go. Let's go. We can take the Order. Out of order, baby.
In there, man.
Scrap is crap. Anyway, Scrap is crap. I'm hating. Nah, man, it was a good match, though, man. It's a real good match. They went hard from start to finish. And Scrap, just watching him go, he kind of reminds you of Kevin Owens.
Yep.
It was like a Kevin Owens merged with Otis.
Yeah, it the mannerism. Like he got kind of like that Kevin Owens mannerism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I can see that.
The kids was calling him Queso. I was like, you do like Queso a little bit. But, just a little bit. But, that was a real good match, y'all. Real good match.
So Scrap wins. And
hit him with the stunner. I didn't even catch if it had a name to it. Of course, we didn't have any commentary.
There's no commentary, so we don't know. But the Order did come out to gloat and yell at the fans to end the show.
Yeah, they told us to go home.
And we did that.
We went home. Yeah, I went to Waffle House.
We went to Waffle House.
It ran into one of them.
Yeah.
We ran into Tex-Mex, know what I'm saying? We could, like we ain't had Dijon and Luther with us, know what I'm saying?
They should have been in the Waffle House. They weren't at the Waffle House. If they was at Wendy's or something.
Hey, keeping it real. Keeping it real. But yo, man, this is our first experience with Rocket City Championship Wrestling, and we enjoyed ourselves. We felt welcome. Of course, the people don't know who we are yet. We're about to tag everybody because y'all about to know who we are now.
Yeah.
And know that we're going to be checking out every show that we can make it to.
Yeah.
And we're going to be putting it right here on the Yellow Rocket Boys Network Wrestling.
Yep.
So get familiar.
Get familiar with us, man.
Because we in there.
We're going to be there.
Yes.
All right. But we appreciate everybody. We appreciate the hospitality that they showed. It was a good show.
Mm-hmm.
And we appreciate the good wrestling that was put on. And we'll see y'all again very, very soon.
Very soon.
Very soon. Bye.
Hey, Scrap.
Peace.
Peace. I'm your boy Ted.
I'm still cool.
We out.
We out.
That bell.
What up,
It's your boy Tez.
Your boy CL4.
And it's Yellow Rocket Boys on the Yellow Rocket Boys
Network Wrestling.
Yes. Look, this was our first Rocket City Wrestling event, and it was dope.
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I can't complain. I love the action. You know what I'm saying? I always love indie wrestling. I will support indie wrestling, and this is no different. So,
we here to stay. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have our banner up on this wall right here. And who knows? You may see us walking in that ring right there.
you might.
You never know. So, subscribe. Coming for you, boy.
Subscribe. So, hey, man, if you in the northern Alabama area, come check out Rocket City Championship Wrestling, all right? We out.
Yeah.
Peace.